Why you are poor? You want to know the truth? You are poor because you choose to be. Not because the world is unfair. Not because luck forgot your name. Not because someone stole your chance. You are poor because you have accepted poverty, not as a condition, but as an identity. You wake up every day reacting, never creating. You open your eyes and your first thought is fear. Fear of bills, fear of failure, fear of life. You live your day chasing comfort, not purpose. You go to bed tired but not accomplished. You are poor because you have trained your mind to survive instead of to win. Poverty is not about the wallet. It's about the mindset. You can give a poor man a fortune, and within a year he'll lose it. You can strip a rich man of everything, and within a year he'll rebuild it. Why? Because wealth begins in the mind, not the bank. You think your job makes you poor. You think your government makes you poor. You think your family, your past, your city, your country, all of it is to blame. But the truth is, none of that controls your destiny as much as your daily decisions do. The difference between the rich and the poor is not background, it's belief. It's not luck, it's discipline. It's not talent, it's persistence. You are poor because you treat time like it's cheap. You trade your hours for entertainment. You spend your nights chasing dopamine instead of destiny. You scroll through lives that aren't yours while yours is wasting away. Time is the currency of greatness, and you spend it like you'll live forever. You have 24 hours, same as every millionaire, every genius, every builder who ever lived. The only difference is what you do with them. You are poor because you fill your days with what's urgent instead of what's important. You react to messages, not missions. You chase tasks, not transformation. Every excuse steals a piece of your future. Every wasted day is a debt you'll one day have to repay. You are poor because you worship comfort. You've mistaken comfort for happiness. You think avoiding pain will bring peace, but peace only comes after purpose. Every time life tests you, you run. Every time something feels hard, you quit. And every time you quit, you teach yourself that weakness wins. Growth is painful. Discipline is uncomfortable. Sacrifice is lonely. But poverty, real poverty, is living the same meaningless day over and over, wishing for a better one. You are poor because you think pain is your enemy. But pain is your greatest teacher. Pain tells you where to grow. Pain reveals your limits, and then dares you to break them. You are poor because you confuse talking with doing. You've read the books. You've watched the videos. You've listened to the speeches. You can quote success better than you can live it. But words don't change you. Work does. Knowledge means nothing without execution. Ideas die in your head when your hands don't move. You don't need another motivation video. You need accountability. You need action. You need to stop saying someday and start saying now. Because someday is a graveyard where dreams go to die. You are poor because you care more about looking successful than being successful. You buy things to prove your worth instead of building worth. You show off the illusion of progress while staying stuck in the same place. You live to impress strangers who don't even know your name. You want applause before achievement. You want validation before victory. Real success is silent. It happens in the dark, before the world claps. While others post, the rich build. While others show off, the rich strategize. Stop chasing approval. Stop performing for attention. Focus on results, not recognition. You are poor because you fear rejection. You let the opinions of others cage your potential. You care more about being liked than being respected. You ask for permission to chase your dream from people who gave up on theirs. You wait for the world to say you're ready. Newsflash, it never will. No one believes in you until you've already won. No one helps you until they can no longer ignore you. And that's fine, because greatness is not a group project. Stop needing support. Start building proof. Let your results speak louder than your fears. You are poor because you live for pleasure, not purpose. You chase the next hit of satisfaction, food, games, gossip, distraction, while your goals starve in silence. You have confused entertainment for reward. You celebrate without earning anything. You reward yourself for surviving, not for growing. Discipline creates freedom. Indulgence creates chains. You think you're free, but you're enslaved to your impulses. Every small pleasure you choose today steals a big victory tomorrow. You say you want success, but you won't give up the habits that destroy it. You are poor because you fear failure. You think failure is final. You think losing once means you're not good enough. But failure is the tuition you pay for mastery. You can't skip it. You can't avoid it. You can only learn from it. The richest lessons come from the darkest moments. Every winner was once broken. Every champion once doubted themselves. But they kept going. They failed forward. You, on the other hand, stop. You fail once, and you call it fate. You quit when the pain begins, not realizing that's when the breakthrough was about to happen. You are poor because you keep waiting for the right time. The market isn't ready. I'll start when I have more money. I'll start when I have more time. But time doesn't wait. The perfect moment doesn't exist. Start now, messy, broke, scared, and fix it as you go. Action beats perfection. Movement beats planning. Courage beats comfort. Every rich person you see started before they felt ready. They acted and figured it out along the way. That's the difference between the dreamers and the doers. You are poor because you think small. You think about surviving the week instead of building the decade. You think about saving pennies instead of creating systems. You think about jobs, not ownership. You are too focused on lack to see abundance. While you're counting your problems, someone else is counting opportunities. Stop saying, I can't. Start asking, how can I? Every problem has a price. The question is, are you willing to pay it? You want more without becoming more. You want better circumstances without building better character. But life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you earn. You are poor because you don't value learning. You left school, but you stopped educating yourself. You think learning ends with a diploma. But the rich learn every day. They study markets, human behavior, systems, persuasion, communication. They learn how money moves, how people think, how opportunity hides in plain sight. You scroll through memes while they study moves. You waste time being entertained while they sharpen skills. Knowledge is leverage. Leverage is wealth. And ignorance is the most expensive luxury on earth. You are poor because you fear change. You cling to the familiar, even if it's killing you. You stay in the wrong job, the wrong habits, the wrong environment. Because at least it's comfortable. But comfort is a slow death. It numbs your ambition, kills your courage, and drains your potential. If you want to rise, you must be willing to outgrow who you are. You must walk away from what feels safe. You must choose growth over security, always. Change is never easy, but neither is regret. You are poor because you lack hunger. You've forgotten what it feels like to want something so bad it keeps you awake at night. You've become numb, a walking routine, not a living soul. The world doesn't give to those who kinda want it. It gives to those who want it so badly they refuse to be denied. When was the last time you gave everything you had? When was the last time you pushed until your body screamed? When was the last time you said, no matter what happens, I will not stop? That hunger, that's what separates the rich from the poor, the lions from the sheep. So here's the truth. You are poor not because you were born that way, but because you live that way. Because you've accepted it. Because you've stopped fighting. You are not a victim of fate. You are a victim of your own habits. You can change your circumstances the moment you decide to change yourself. Stop saying you don't have time. You do. Stop saying you don't have resources. You can build them. Stop saying you don't have luck. You can create it. Everything you need to rise is already inside you. Your will, your mind, your time, your discipline. The question is, will you use them? You can stay poor, or you can get powerful. You can complain, or you can commit. You can wait, or you can work. The choice has always been yours. And the moment, the exact moment, you take full responsibility for your life. Poverty dies. Because poverty cannot survive in a mind that refuses to quit. So stop waiting for a miracle. Be the miracle. Stop asking for a chance. Create the chance. Stop being poor in your thoughts, in your habits, in your effort. And start being rich in your vision, your action, your belief. You are not poor because of where you are. You are poor because you refuse to see where you can go. Decide today that this ends here. That you will never again let weakness rule your life. That you will rise, no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it gets. And when you do, the world will no longer ask, "Why are you poor?" It will ask, "How did you do it?" And your answer will be simple. I stopped making excuses. I started making moves.